um, there is nothing that needs to be different in you or in your life. It's just a question of growing permission to yourself to be as you are. Yeah. And it's an investment that's very worthwhile. It returns its original value. It multiplies. Mm. Mm. So just being grateful for being alive, whatever being alive feels like for you right now. It would be very boring if life only took one shape. So life changes a lot through the days, through the years. And I find a lot of beauty in that change, in the impermanence of the appearance of life, in the impermanence of the emotions that move through us, in the impermanence of physical displays that we experience, be it sickness or injuries or very sensitive moments and some less sensitive moments. All of this dance of energy does not cease also when we sleep. I had a very real dream tonight. It took me almost a minute, I think, to realize that it was a dream after I woke up. And in us, at every moment, there are many dreams, awake dreams, yeah, taking place on different levels, on the different of soft tissues, on the level of nervous cells, on the level of the skeleton as well. And these are just physical coordinates. In fact, it's much more intertwined and beautifully orchestrated in a way that is not distinguishable. And I like it that my skeleton plays with the soft tissues around, and my nervous system is a part of the entirety of that. And when I close my eyes and I don't think about the body so much, I can mainly admire that all of this is happening without my need to control or conduct it. So it's like I'm invited to this train ride on a track that I didn't know existed. And this track is just here for the next 20 minutes. And it is in my interest to pay full attention to the ride. As the ride goes on, it will become apparent that all the beautiful views that you encounter through the window of the train are all reflections of you. Now, I'm not going to tell you which views you will encounter. What I will say is that as I will surrender deeper and not conduct anything myself as well, things will come up in you. And I want you to know that nothing that comes up is wrong, and nothing that comes up says you're going back or falling into anything. You are perfectly where you need to be, as you are meant to be, experiencing what you are destined to experience. And my presence, since three of you have met me, so you know that this happens, um, brings to the surface some sides of us that don't feel so safe to come up in other contexts. So use my voice as a reassurance that you're on the right track, and that this track only leads you to more of your own beauty, and that you are not alone. And also, when you close your eyes and there is no maybe external point of reference, my voice is with you to remind you that you are safe. Taking a deep breath and releasing. And again, this train ride today is called trust. You're on the trust railways. And as I've been on trust railways for some years now, I can assure you that you're in good hands. So sit back or lie down and enjoy the ride. Today, I am welcoming myself exactly as I am. I am aware that this train ride will only last about 20 minutes or so. And I choose not to negate anything that I meet through the window. And so you're protected in your train, and it's just views that you're meeting. Panorama. You may see some colors. I have fuchsia pink turning into soft pink. And let the views change. The speed of the train, by the way, is individualized. It is always the right speed for you. I am not rushing you anywhere. I love it that you have your own rhythm. And magically, my sound, my voice is with your three trains in your individual speed, with your own individual views. Sometimes the train may go in a tunnel. Enjoy the coolness of the darkness. Do not worry, there is always light. The tunnel is not endless. There is such beauty in the transition from the light to the dark and the re-emergence into light again. I really believe we would not be able to appreciate the light as I can right now without the darker moments. So I'm grateful for the tunnels. I'm grateful for the clouds. And I notice that an image of my past is rising. I can't even specify it. It's not a very specific event, but it's an energy from my past that still holds some charge to it. It may be a pleasant charge and it may be a more difficult one. But now I am observing it from the train, from the safety of trust railways. And the temperature inside my cart is just right. And the cushion is just right. And this memory of density is now not so intimidating as it once was. And as I pass this memory and move on, it is not, I do not wish or try to delete anything from my past. The contrary, I invite singular events that were kept in their old form to flow with the totality of my energy. So it's as if I held something in a capsule and now I'm opening the capsule and the energy of that moment is free to join me in its raw form. And I feel that this Trust Railway ride is quite nice actually. And so maybe if I was not so certain when we started, I kind of like it. And as I enjoy and trust, the train goes faster, but not again, not too fast. Just right for me. And the time passes and I see some more events. And now it will be even less specific. Every event in my life that had a distinct charge to it, as I pass by it, is liberated from its capsule and the energy joins me. It all flows through the trust train. And more of my energy is accessible again. The events are on the right and on the left. Maybe some are even right above. By the way, there is a sunroof in this trust train. And you find that magically, if this feels comfortable to you, that you have the ability to see through the walls of the train. It's like it's all transparent to you. And you see the energy around the train, and it's so beautiful. Colors and textures, and people you've known, and people that are no longer here. But their energy now joins you. You don't keep them trapped in their appearance, in the memory. But they join you in your heart, in your cart, in your safety of trust railways. And it feels good. It feels good to be reunited with aspects of you. And it all belongs in you, yeah? Every event that has happened in your life had the sole purpose of reuniting you with the infinite energy that is the truth of you. Take a breath. Know that you are marvelous. You're just recalling how infinitely marvelous you are. There is nothing to blame yourself for. There is nothing to blame anyone else for. It is all love informing you now. It is like you fell for a little nap on the ride. And as you open your eyes, it's strange. The train is moving faster than you thought it is possible, but it feels just like your rhythm. It's as if you're both standing and moving. Quite miraculous. You are being moved, trusting that you are safe, trusting that everything that bubbles up in you just wants to meet its completion in your heart. You are not here to burden yourself with past events. They are gone. Let them go and enjoy their energy. It's like a propulsion. Sorry, I'm in a rocket zone, but in with a rocket, especially the ones that goes into that leave the atmosphere, ballistic missiles and stuff. There is a mechanism to propel the missile, and then the mechanism of propulsion is leaving the missile, and the missile goes on its way. But this is a peaceful rocket, okay? So the events of the past are the propulsion mechanism to move you forward, to give you the energy that you once stored in someone else back into you where it belongs. And this is what moves the speed of the train. It's no one pressed the gas to go faster than you are ready. It's just your letting go allows you to move into more of you, sensing anything that you feel in your body and trusting that it's all right. The more you trust, the more you can enjoy the ride. The ride is your life. And now we're at the point of the ride in which, without doing anything, trust is inevitable. You see that there is nothing to fear. It is all sensations, pulsations, vibrations moving through you, all in the name of love, in the name of you coming back to you, to love the fullness of you, not the shattered version. That was never really you. That was an illusion that was shattered for a reason. You do not need to collect the pieces. The energy that were stored in that was stored in that illusion is now with you. And now, as your past has been reintegrated in its raw form in you, the form of love that is shapeless, we can move on to the future. Now, magically, again, if you look now outside the window, all you see is white light, a very gentle glow. We've moved beyond the speed of light. We've moved beyond forms and memories. We are now in the domain of barking dogs and pure love and chirping birds. Maybe you can see a gentle sparkle in this white glow. Admiring this beauty, this formless presence, bathing in it. You notice you're not alone. You're embraced from all directions by a presence that loves you for no reason, that loves you beyond measure, beyond words, beyond events. In awe with this all-encompassing presence, you look at your feet, at your hands, and you realize that you are transparent, that in fact there is no difference between the all-encompassing presence and yourself. Just feel how wonderful it is to be in your inevitable future. The more you trust that you are exactly where you need to be, the sooner the shift will be to this moment. This white glow, the sparkling presence is always with me. I am now willing to end my separation with it. I do not need others to love me when I am love itself. I am bathing in the love that is my own, realizing, maybe for the first time, that all the love that I can ever experience has always dwelled within me, waiting for me to board the trust train. I am still very much myself, but no longer in separation from the wonder. From the all-encompassing presence. I am one with the love. The love, all love, is me. Finally, courtesy of this free ride on Trust train, I have arrived. Noticing the train is gone. I didn't really need a train to get here. I just love myself enough to arrive.